My mother is crazy and trying to take my sister's kids. I am 33 am seeking advice finding legal help for my sister F, 28 to fight our mother and stepfather. I'll try to make a super long story short. My sister has 3 children, 8, 6, 2. The 2 oldest have the same father who is now deceased. Approximately 4 months after the birth of her oldest, my mother and stepfather, who I'll refer to as parents, from here on removed the child from my sister's care following a domestic violence incident. For context, her ex-husband had issues with substance abuse, and they were both very young at the time. This is where things get shitty. After removing oldest child, they made no effort to help my sister in her situation. I was having my own issues at the time, so I was unable to provide her much help. They changed the custody to permanent without notifying her. She has repeatedly tried to get him back in her sole care, and when she does, they deny visitation or repeatedly change visitation times and locations, threaten to take her middle child and recently her youngest. Without grounds to do so, have placed trackers on her vehicle and potential used my stepfather's ties to law enforcement and as a private investigator to follow her around. This has been ongoing for nearly 8 years. When they tried to take her middle child in 2018, my sister fought them without legal aid and won. In May of 2023, my sister was having regular, overnight and unsupervised visitation with her oldest child, and had been for well over a year. There is no set visitation agreement. Her oldest became sick while in our parents' care but was dismissed by them as faking it, milking it. And being on the mend, my sister was incredibly worried about them, and when they were in her care, she took them straight to the ER where they were diagnosed with kidney failure. They were in the hospital on dialysis for several weeks and still have to continue regular infusions. As punishment, parents took all overnight and unsupervised visitation from my sister, although she is the one who acted quickly and sought life-saving treatment for her child. My sister then decided to once again pursue gaining custody of her oldest due to fear for his well-being due to the medical neglect that had just occurred. Since then, parents have made false allegations against my sister, including that she is borderline schizophrenic. She has, on her own accord, had a psych evaluation done to prove otherwise. Once this claim was made, claimed to be providing most or all care to all 3 children, although this is not true, and my sister provides all care for her 2 younger children. Used my stepfather's current position as the sheriff in the county. This is also being heard in, and his close friendship to judges in the county to delay proceedings and make it impossible to be moved out of county. Continued to deny visitation for her oldest child and or change times and locations of visitation to attempt to inconvenience my sister or create the image that she doesn't want to see her oldest child. Claimed that she is currently and has been abusing substances. She has provided, on her own, numerous drug screens, including hair follicle tests, to prove otherwise. They've always been clean. And there is so much more. She is a single mother, works very hard, provides incredibly well for her children, and is very involved in their lives. They are her entire world, and my parents are so concerned with their control and image that they are trying to take everything from her.